White opens with a standard pawn push, aiming for central control. The position remains balanced. Black mirrors White's central pawn push, maintaining equality. An accurate response. White develops a knight towards the center. This solidifies the initial setup. Black develops a knight, contesting the center and maintaining the dynamic balance. White fianchettos the bishop, setting up a positional threat. The balance is stable. Black's knight maneuver shifts the balance. This move is a slight inaccuracy. White captures the knight, reinforcing the slight advantage gained. A solid exchange. Black recaptures the pawn, maintaining the pawn structure. An accurate recapture. White castles, securing the king and preparing for central play. A standard development. Black advances a pawn, reinforcing the center. This move is solid. White repositions the bishop. This is a slight inaccuracy, dropping some advantage. Black's knight move is a mistake, significantly increasing White's advantage. White's rook move is a mistake, giving back some of the gained advantage. Black's pawn move is a slight inaccuracy, allowing White to maintain pressure. White pushes a pawn, a slight inaccuracy that consolidates central control. Black develops the bishop to a good diagonal, a solid move. White exchanges pawns in the center. A solid move maintaining the advantage. Black castles, securing the king. A solid move in a complex position. White advances a central pawn, solidifying the position. The advantage is stable. Black pushes a pawn, challenging the center. A solid positional response. White develops a knight, increasing pressure. A solid move. Black's bishop development is a mistake, giving White a clear advantage. White moves the knight, a slight inaccuracy but maintaining a strong edge. Black's queen move is a mistake, further increasing White's considerable advantage. White repositions the bishop, a slight inaccuracy but the advantage remains. Black centralizes a rook, a solid move to improve piece coordination. White centralizes the queen, maintaining the clear advantage. A solid placement. Black repositions the rook, a solid move that supports the central structure. White places the bishop aggressively, maintaining the dominant position. Black's bishop retreats, a slight inaccuracy but the advantage holds. White's bishop move is a mistake, allowing Black some breathing room. Black's knight move is a mistake, conceding further dominance to White. White pushes a pawn, a slight inaccuracy that opens lines but retains the edge. Black reinforces its structure with a pawn move. A solid defense. White centralizes the queen, maintaining the positional superiority. A solid move. Black repositions the queen, a solid move that maintains the status quo. White's bishop move is a mistake, relinquishing some of the dominance. Black's bishop move is a mistake, significantly strengthening White's already dominant position. White develops the knight, a slight inaccuracy but maintains a strong grip. Black's knight maneuver is a slight inaccuracy, not improving the situation. White repositions the bishop, solidifying the advantage. A good positional move. Black's knight move is a severe blunder, gifting White a decisive advantage. White advances the knight, a slight inaccuracy but the decisive advantage remains. Black's bishop capture is a mistake, yielding a decisive material advantage to White. White recaptures, solidifying the decisive material advantage. A natural recapture. Black recaptures a pawn, a solid move in a difficult position. White exchanges pawns, maintaining the decisive material advantage. A solid move. Black recaptures, maintaining material equality in that sector. a solid move. White centralizes the queen, maximizing the decisive advantage. A solid move. Black's knight move is a mistake, allowing white to increase their decisive lead. White captures a pawn, solidifying the decisive material advantage. A good capture. Black repositions the knight, a slight inaccuracy but the material advantage remains. White centralizes the queen, maintaining the decisive advantage. A solid maneuver. Black develops the bishop, a solid move that doesn't change the game's evaluation. White activates the rook, solidifying the decisive advantage. A strong positional move. Black moves the king, a solid move to improve king safety in the endgame. White pushes a pawn, solidifying the decisive advantage. A strong positional push. Black centralizes the queen, a solid move to contest white's dominance. White centralizes the queen, a slight inaccuracy but maintains the decisive advantage. Black repositions the knight, a solid move that improves piece activity. White develops the bishop, solidifying the decisive advantage. A good placement. Black's pawn move is a slight inaccuracy, not improving the material situation. White repositions the bishop, solidifying the decisive advantage. A solid strategic move. Black's rook move is a mistake, allowing white to increase their overwhelming advantage. White pushes a pawn, maintaining the decisive advantage. A solid pawn push. Black's pawn move is a mistake, further increasing white's crushing advantage. White captures the knight, solidifying the decisive material advantage. A crucial capture. Black recaptures the bishop, a slight inaccuracy but the material deficit remains large. White's rook capture is a severe blunder, giving back material and reducing the advantage. Black recaptures the rook, a mistake that fails to exploit white's blunder. White captures the rook, solidifying the decisive material advantage. A good capture. Black centralizes the rook, a solid move that tries to activate the remaining pieces. White centralizes the queen, solidifying the overwhelming advantage. A powerful centralization. Black's queen check is a mistake, allowing white to improve their position. White moves the king, a mistake that slightly reduces the advantage but is still winning. Black's rook check is solid, forcing white to a slightly less optimal square. White repositions the rook, solidifying the decisive advantage. A strategic retreat. Black exchanges rooks, a solid move simplifying the position but not changing the outcome. White recaptures the rook, maintaining the decisive advantage. A natural recapture. Black's queen move is a severe blunder, leading to an overwhelming winning advantage for white. White centralizes the queen, solidifying the overwhelming advantage. A strong move. Black's bishop move is a severe blunder, allowing white to achieve an overwhelming win.